Okay, that should be good to go. Cool. Well, let's get started randomizing these teams. Hope everybody had a good day. Throw that stuff on the screen right now. There we go. We've got our spots in the order they were purchased on the left. I'll grab those and I will paste them into random.org. The description I've put in is 2020 Allen and Ginter. Let's see how many rounds we're going to have total. It's going to be 4. Start it up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Copy those. Code, if anybody wants to verify that, is TMC MVT. Take that off the screen. Put the randoms in. There we go. Take a look there. See what you think. See what you like. If you are happy with your team, sit still. If not, feel free to throw it in the chat and see if anybody wants to trade with you. I will, as always, get started breaking open the box in the meantime. Oh, nice, Dan. Congrats. Your team. That's always fun when that happens, for sure. Alright, looks like we've got our standard oversized box loader card here. If you're lucky, sometimes there'll be a rip card. I believe there are a chance for autographs on those too. The box topper rip cards have 3 minis inside if you decide to rip them, which is pretty sweet. Alright. I'll give people maybe another 30 seconds or so to see if anybody decides they do want to put their teams up for trade, and then we will get started from there. Don't want to keep people waiting too long. Coming up right after this, guys, we will have a pick your team. That listing is going to go up at 7:45 EST, so 40 minutes from now. If you're interested, if you want to set an alarm or just keep the page ready, I have a feeling if it was anything like this box, it's going to sell pretty quick. So I'm sure I'll remind you one more time before we sign off. Let's get started with this box topper and see what we got. Nice. Freddie Freeman. There you go, Dan. Nice start. They call these the cabinet, right? Cabinet box loader. Cool. Yeah, Craig, absolutely. I'm not sure what happened there, but I will definitely take a look after the break and see what's going on. Every now and then, Squarespace seems to have an issue in terms of their inventory and tracking the correct number of spots that are purchased. It's a hassle. I apologize for that, though, and I will make sure to look into it as soon as we hang it up here. Let's get started with our first pack. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We've got Willie Mays, George Brett, Theis, Mercado. Almost thought we were going to lose the mini there for a second. Emmerich, Harper. The mini is Soroka. And then a debut to remember, McCovey. Here is Kim, Votto, Olsen, Scurry, Jackson, Clevenger. Mini is missing. That's interesting. Chernobyl is the Digging Deep. Is it stuck behind any of the other cards? It's supposed to be one per pack. That's really weird. Let's make sure. But no. Huh. Well, sometimes when that happens, you end up with two. In terms of things like refractors and things from our 2020 Topps Chrome, when they mess it up, you end up with double in the next pack. I guess we'll see what happens. That's frustrating. Tatis Jr., Jackie Robinson, Ramirez, Kane, Sano. Do have the mini in this one. Be the first to crack the code. The mini here is bugging out. The leaf cutter ant. I think that's our first bugging out there. Subset out of, this is our third box so far. Cracking the code, if anybody does want to follow that, it is at the Ginter code on Twitter. And then we've got Field Generals, Joe Mauer. Carter, Rivera, Wagner, Diaz, Gaines, Kiner. The mini is going to be Irvin, and we have Taipei 101 for our insert there. Let's take a look here. There's the Irvin. And the back on that is a Ginter back. The Soroka was a plain back. Forgot to check that one. Oh, cool. Nice. I'm definitely going to play along with that on the code. Going to have to check those hints. I know I was looking at it this morning and there was nothing out. It was just that loading GIF that he put up. Here is Steger, Ryan, Goldschmidt, Scherzer, Polanco, Bunning. The mini is Gonzalez. That's your basic back there for Juan. And Bunning and Rooster down on the farm. Hader, Rodriguez, Chapman, Cano. Well, let's get it started, James. What's going on? Trout, Trammell. Got a black border parallel here of Martinez. And then long ball lore coming up after that. Is Thome. Wade Boggs, Marte, Carew, Munez, Gibson, Lasik. Mini is Bananas. And the insert is Digging Deep Diamond. Barrios, Albies, Franco, Verlander, Benintendi, Kepler. Zito is the mini. Real Muto Field Generals. That's a base back there. Now, out of our 2 boxes last night, I think we did get a mini of Alvarez. We had 2 base Luxes, and I think that's all the rookies we had. The mainline ones. No Roberts, no Bo Bichette's. Here's Lester. So let's see if we can change that with this box. Griffey Jr., that's a first for us here. That's probably an SP. Nope, number 17 in the set. Hira, Strasburg, Teft, Schmidt. Our mini is Chris Davis. And a debut to remember is Crawford. That's a base back for Davis. Let's see if our hits are going to come in a row again. Is that this row or the next one? Oh, I don't think it's this one. Let's find out. Rhys Hoskins, DeYoung, Gallon, Braun, Gallo, Munson, Mini. I think this is my personal favorite of the mini sets. Where Monsters Live. A Dark Tunnel. And Tractor, Down on the Farm. Judge, Castillo, Davis, Torres, Bananas, Guy. Mini here is Booming Cities, Lagos. Had one of those so far, so that's our second Booming City. And Willie Stargell for the long ball lore. Brantley, Piazza, Gurriel Jr., Friedman, LeMahieu, Wood, Dahl is the mini. It's a Ginter back, parallel there for you, and Abra Albait Clock Tower. Probably not the way you pronounce it, but my best guess. Alright, I think if we have the hits in a row again, it would be this row. If this pack doesn't have one, then maybe it got shuffled around. Nope, there is a hit. What do you say, guys? Should we save them for the end? Put that back behind the box there. I bet you this one will be a hit. It is. We'll stick that one behind the box. Save it for the end. And this one will probably be a hit too. It is. Let's save it. If we get lucky like our second box last night, there still might be another hit in here too. Eric L., for those who missed it, on his birthday, nonetheless, got a nice printing plate. 1 of 1. Mini, too. That's pretty cool. Molina. Yaquetti. Boyd. I'll pull it out here in 1 second. Yates. Seaver. Mezarowski. The mini is Cohen. And the long ball is Rizzo. Yeah, I haven't gotten to putting these away yet. Didn't get to sorting last night, so luckily I got them right on hand. Earl Weaver. Pretty cool hit. That was our bonus last night. Had 4 altogether. So let's cross our fingers. Oh yeah, Eric. Yeah. Sometimes with this stuff, it's all about finding that like one That one niche collector, I guess, you know. Duke Snyder, Ford, Andrus, Bregman, Byrne, Green, Mini is Ozzie Smith. That is a Ginter back. Nice. And the Chrysler Building. Camera seems to be having some issues keeping up tonight. DeGrom, Jansen, Bradley Jr., Bauer, Ahmed, Gooden, Mini is Safari Sights, Leopard, and then down on the farm, Horse. I believe we've got 6 more packs in the box and then 3 with hits that we set aside behind the box. Loriano, Simeon, Thome, Tanaka, Kendrick, Elsley, AJ Puck, nice rookie mini here. Going to Oakland. And then a debut to remember, Chris Paddock. Martinez, Tucker, Mancini, Swanson, Martinez, Kikuchi, Mini is going to be where monsters live, a cave. We'll flip that in a second. Platinum, digging deep. Morgan, Biggio, Arenado, Perez, Arias, Edman, Mini is Vladdy Jr., and Joe Torre is the field general. Vladdy is a base back there. Alright, 3 left in the box, 3 hits behind the box. Simmons, Carlton, Puck, Cohen, Conforto, Mini. Yep, see, is there 2 minis? There's 2 minis in this one. Alright, so they gave it back to us. Unfortunately, this one has a dent in it, of course, right? Thing stops. So that's Verlander. That's a base back. I guess in a way, thank goodness. Jenkins. Black border. Take a look at that in a second. 432 Park Avenue is our insert there. And then the black border here is Ford. Corbin, K, Dunn, Williams, McNeil, Eckersley, Sandy Koufax is the mini. Down on the farm is Corn Stalks. That is a base mini there. Last non-hit pack. Garcia-Parra, Rizzo, Ortiz, Chapman, Alfaro, Ordonez, Mini is LeMahieu, Long Ball Lore is Ortiz. That is a Ginter back on DJ. All right, our 3 hits. Now, if you're average to slightly unlucky, these 3 hits will all be relics. Now, let's stick them in the box. If we have a little bit of luck on our side, we can find an auto or something like that. Maybe a rip card. I believe rip cards are 1 per case. We got half case worth of cards here. Here's Clemens, 6 boxes is what we picked up of this. Kluber. Edwards. Mussina. Here it is. Gould, baseball writer. That looks like a piece of a collared dress shirt, maybe. We'll get that top loaded in a second. Yeah, James, I'm with you. I need one too. Boyd and Pink Opal. Tell you what, I'd probably rip it in about 15 seconds. I don't think I'd have the ability, I guess, to hold myself back from finding out what was in there. The self-restraint. All right. Eric, a rip card, it says it like pretty clear on the card. It'll say rip card on the top, and then it's of a player, typically on the front. If you're lucky, you can get a double rip card, and there's a different player on the back. And then you can either keep the card as is, or you can rip it open and see what you got inside. And inside is a mini, typically a rare mini. If you're lucky, it's something like made out of wood, made out of metal. All the stained glass minis this year are in rip cards. That was an accident on Topps' part. But yeah, people kind of debate what they want to do, if they want to sell them unripped or if they want to rip them. I don't know if I'd be able to resist. All right, here is our second hit pack. We have Doby, Gray, Palmer. Let's pull this one from the back here. Debut to remember is McKay. And the mini back here is Tanaka. That is a base back. Palmer. Marte. And our second hit. Who do we got? Is it the Polar Bear? It's Jeff McNeil. Nice little relic there going to the Mets. All right, Dan. We didn't hit one base rookie out of Lux, Alvarez, Bichette, Robert. We've got 1 pack left to see if we can change that. That's pretty wild. All right. Looks like we probably have another relic with this one. Multior. Biggio. Let's go from the back here for a moment. Piazza, Field Generals. Mini is Mussina. That is a base back. Lau. Strawberry. And our final hit does look to be another relic. Going to the Red Sox, Chris Sale. Bummer on those rookies. Hopefully the next box can do us a little bit better on that front. Alright guys, because of that, our only top-loaded stuff was actually our hits. So let's just do a quick recap here. We have Chris Sale, Jeff McNeil, and Derek Gould. All right, in about 15 minutes, 18 minutes to be exact, we'll be listing up our second box of Ginter for the night. That one will be Pick Your Team. After that, we'll probably call it a night. And then tomorrow, we've got that Bowman Chrome release, which is going to be awesome. We will still have 2 more boxes of Allen Ginter on hand for maybe afternoon breaks and such on Saturday and Sunday. We'll also keep going with the Bowman Chrome, obviously, on Saturday and Sunday, but that's the plan. If you want to get in on more Allen and Ginter in the next 15 minutes, keep an eye on that. It'll be on the website, 7:45. Other than that, if not, questions, comments, concerns in the meantime, same ordeal as always. Facebook message, Twitter DM, Twitter at me, or departurebreaks@gmail.com. Yeah, I think that's everything. All right, guys. Hopefully, see you again soon. Cool. Take care.